Aristule is a Latino champion.
Okay.
He's had 38 fights, 6 losses. A seasoned veteran. He's in his peak, and I'll be fighting. I'll be fighting against him for the BBO International Junior Featherweight title on December 10th in New Zealand.
All right.
On the undercard of the BBO heavyweight world title fight, Joseph Parker versus Andy Ruiz.
All right. So, but a lot of people really have said that. Are you not getting too many bouts within a short space of time?
Well, it's not really like that. Once a busy boxer is a happy fighter, you have to be on the groove. We've set a target. After before the start of the year, we always have a target that we want to meet by a certain time. And right now, I believe that fighting 2-3 months is more than enough. So that's what because we want to get somewhere. I'm ready for for the biggest fights. For a world title. So in order for us to do that, we have to be fighting regularly to make sure that we're still in tip-top shape. We're still in feeding off from all angles to make sure that we are ready when the call comes.
In your last bout with Nelson Tabanao, the Filipino, you struggled a little bit because I understand you had an injury in one of your arms. How have you been able to recover for this particular bout?
Well, from that fight,
that's right.
We had I was really thankful that we went to the village Akachi.
Okay.
From where in Taji we went to Akachi. There was this bush doctor over there called Dogbe Sakiti.
Okay.
I mean, this man is really great. After the fight, my arm was all swollen up, and he just had, I don't know, man. The man has some
herbs,
some healing hands.
Okay.
This one there's no herbs. Just
Okay.
some healing hands. Just hot water and shea butter.
Okay.
Just massage my hand, and that was it. And after a couple the first day I could not move my arm at all. I couldn't do anything. The second day, third, fourth, and I started full rotation and angling my hands and everything. So right now I'm in full full strength and ready to go, man. I mean, I'm still yet to get to my peak. My dad says that I haven't developed my man strength yet, so I'm still yet to see that. I mean, the man Aristule, he's in his peak right now.
And I understand he's the Latino champion.
Exactly, the whole of Southern America.
Okay.
So it's as tough as they come. You compare Argentinians to Mexicans, but you have to understand that we are Africans, we are from the warrior land. Ghana is a blessed nation. Ghana, that's a gateway to everything.
Okay.
And like I keep saying, with God, everything is possible. When I'm getting in the ring, I depend solely on God because everybody trains. Once you train, everyone trains. You cannot, you cannot do anything about that. In the end, it's what counts is that God is going to lead you to the battlefield and going to give you victory.
How have you been supported for this very particular bout? Because some few days ago I read in the dailies that you said you feel unwanted and uncherished here in Ghana. Why that? And have you been able to get that needed push for this very particular bout?
Well, you have to understand, as a Dogbe, Team Dogbe, as a Royal Storm Dogbe, I am blessed.
Okay.
From everywhere I step foot, any land I step foot on there, God makes His light shines on me, and it makes the land and everything, go do good to me, go in my favor. So regardless of what people are doing, a lot of people are trying to push us down, but all we're doing is just soaring through the battlefield. But I'm really thankful to our former president, Julian Rawlings.
Okay.
He has solely, him and his family, Nana Rawlings, and the entire family, and Dr. Xanato and all their children, they've been very, very supportive. He has supported me on this fight, and also on this journey, not only on this fight but all my previous fights, and it's because of him that's why I won the BB Africa title, Best Boxer of the Year.
And in terms of support, have you had it from the Ghana Boxing Authority or probably from the Ministry of Youth and Sports? Have you had any needed push from that?
Well, I haven't. No, I'm actually traveling today. We're leaving for New
Zealand. You're leaving today?
But look, you have to understand, we haven't had nothing from, we haven't heard nothing from nobody. Not from ministries or anyone. But you have to understand that, like I said earlier on, with God everything's possible. Once I have the support of ex-president Jerry John Rawlings and his family, Nana Kwame Dodgeman Rawlings, and you know, and the entire nation behind me. You know, like I keep saying, the voice of the people is the voice of God. So always, we're just gonna keep going.
Okay.
And you know, we just moving mountains.
We can only wish you all the best. But are you assuring Ghanaians that you're going to pull through this bout with the crown still in your hands?
Definitely. You know, do I ever come here and disappoint? No, I don't. Every time I step in the ring, I'm stepping in the ring because, like I keep saying, when I'm entering the ring, that place is a dangerous field.
Okay.
You know, but we make sure that we are fully prepared. You know, both physically, mentally, and spiritually. You know, when I say spiritually, I don't mean going to bring some black cloth and red cloth to do whatever. What I mean is that we depend on the Almighty God to always, you know, get in there.
With the ARS support behind you.
ARS support behind me.
That's right.
The entire Volta region behind me. The entire Kumasi people behind me. You know, the entire nation behind me. So always, like I keep saying, the voice of the people is the voice of God. So we go in there full spirit, and we're going to do the business.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Isaac Dogbe, for coming through on GTV Sports Plus. This is the sports news. Isaac Dogbe is the WBO Africa, WBO Oriental, and WBC Featherweight youth champion. He's fought 15 times with no losses nor defeat at all. He has had 9 knockouts, and he's going to engage Julian Aristule of Argentina for who is also for the WBO International Junior Featherweight title. Wish him all the best. And that particular bout is on the 10th of December. So that's just about it in terms of boxing.